Hey guys, welcome back to Playing the World Romance, Book 3, Chapter 7. You're off to Kiara's Day for the International Art and Food Festival, where the festivities help you rally the support you need, hopefully, because Kiara about to get you on our team. The Royal Romance. Chapter 7, Hot Culture. After an unexpected detour to Applewood, you're on your way to Kiara's estate. Madeline and Maxwell join you in the train's boutique. Okay, team, huddle up. There's no need for that. And even if there were, I work for Will, not you. So if I asked you to get in the huddle with us, Madeline's only response is an arch eyebrow. Just checking. So what's today's agenda? Lay it on me. We'll be arriving at Kiara's estate shortly for tomorrow's International Arts and Food Festival. You do remember Kiara? Oh, of course. Of course I remember. I love Kiara. She's one of more noble woman. It's hard to ignore someone who constantly speaks French. I mean, Kiara, she's okay. You can always count on her for an interesting conversation in French. Indeed, she's one of the more competent noblewomen at court. I prepared notes on Kiara's time. I recall that you struggled with the dossier last time, so I endeavored to make this more accessible for you. Instead of a binder, she hands you a large stack of note cards. This is different. How? They're note cards. I made bulletin points. There are over 100 cards here. You're giving us these now? They took all night to prepare. Surely this will be easy for you to peruse at your leisure. Never mind. I'll give you a summary. In addition to being a duke, Kiara's father, Hakim, is one of Cordonia's most long-established diplomats. He's kind of a big deal. Bertrand invited the family to a couple of Beaumont bashes, but Hakim's never shown up. Always make excuses like border treaties this, or economic summer that. Then there's Kiara's mother, Joelle. She's an award-winning painter who's used her art connections to solidify alliances for Cordonia. Is anyone in this family not a world-class negotiator? Kiara's older brother, perhaps. He's not very well known at court or anywhere outside the duchy for that matter. So I had to press a career diplomat, a famous artist, and a mysterious brother. Any suggestions? Madeline began searching through the rags addressed in the boutique. And in his social spheres, Hakim and Joelle frequent. Acknowledging another country's flag is a sign of respect. Acknowledging their house crest is sure to make a good impression. And don't forget the adorable house crest. I advise against calling the centuries-old crest adorable to Kiara's face. It's not my fault that her ancestors picked a cute owl for their symbol. If you can work that into an outfit, I'll be impressed. Oh, that actually looks nice, and I really do like the owl. Man, Maxwell is right. The owl is so cute. So cute. I appreciate the effort, but I'd rather keep it simple today. At least black is their house color. I suppose it'll have to do. Is there anything else you could tell me about this festival? Artistic foods to avoid? Food to get excited about? Please tell me there'll be funnel cake. Yes, I haven't had funnel cake in years. I can make no promises about the menu, but above all else, this will be an international event. Visitors come from far and wide to show off their country's arts and delicacies, and sharing Cordonia's in turn. It's an annual testament to the work that Hakim and Joelle do, so showing interest in the festivities demonstrate enthusiasm about their efforts. Enjoy some food, compliment some paintings, I can handle that. It'll be a breeze. There's a low whistle outside as the train starts to slow. We're here. Ooh. A motorcade carries you and your friends from the train to the sunlit grounds of a chateau. Hi, Will. Hey, my beautiful. Hi, yourself. You slip your hand to Hannah's as you walk towards the estate and she beams at you. So this is Kiara's home. I was expecting more flags, maybe signs in a couple dozen languages. You haven't seen the inside yet. The front door is open. Kiara descends the stairs to greet you, accompanied by a young man. It's probably her brother. You're here. Bienvenue. Hi. Duchess Will, I've heard that you and Hannah are engaged. Hannah leaks her arm through yours and smiles at you. Yes. Yes, we are. To be honest, I wasn't surprised. You two seem very close all social season. When you're around Will, it's hard to stay away. I'm happy for you. I do not want to butcher all this. Oh, and I'm Drake. You look, that suits you. We all know you have a crush on him. Drake awkwardly tugs at his collar, trying not to meet her gaze. Yep, that's what suits are for. How you feeling, Kiara? We heard you were hurt in the attack. Oh, what a tough thing said, no? I was looking after some time but staying home. I'm back in one piece. Are you going to introduce me to your friends, Kiara, or should I just start guessing names? I'm so sorry about my madness. Everyone, this is my brother, Ezekiel. It's nice to meet you. Kiki told me all about you guys. Ezekiel, what did she tell you? Funny, she never met your brother. Back up, Kiki. What did she tell you? Let's see. She told me how nice Ryder is. Will sounds like a bit of a wild card. She said there will be a break dancer, that's Maxwell. A pretty trivia champion. A hot one named Drake. Zeke! Kiara visibly stops herself from burning her face in her hands. Ezekiel loudly clears his throat. So anyway, Duchess Will, it's an honor to have you and King Ryder here. This is basically Dad's dream come true. Not that he's the only one who wants to see you all, obviously. Well, let's talk, Zeke, more smiling. There's a crunch of gravel as another car pulls up in front of the chateau. Penelope steps out holding two leashes in her hand. Penelope! Sorry I'm late. I had to take the dogs for a quick walk after that train ride. Man, oh my god, no. I don't blame them. I could use a walk right now. Salute, Penelope. Aha! Penelope rushes over to hug Kiara, nearly lifts her off her feet. Mon Dieu, you're stronger than you look. That coat texture, that poise. Kiara, you didn't tell me Penelope's dogs were purebred miniature poodles. I can't say I noticed. Merlin Morgana will shake your hand if you like. They're very good dogs. Ezekiel's face lights up for just a moment before he puts on a more polite expression. Alright, thanks, but maybe later. We should head inside. The cocktail reception just beginning. While the others head towards the house, Ryder quickly pulls you aside. Well, I have some news that might affect our visit. No! Kiara's family was expecting my father to attend the festival, but he had to return to the palace to rest. Oh, his doctors say he's getting worse. Dang. So sorry, Ryder. Thank you, Will. But as worried as I am for him, I'm also worried that his absence will raise questions. He still hasn't publicly discussed the extent of his illness, and until he does, if he does, I could use your help. Just say he has a cold. Just say he has a cold. Ryder, don't worry. No one will even notice he's gone. I'm glad coming up. I wish there was a third neutral option, like always. We could say he had to go on a yoga retreat. Maybe his horoscope told him his sign was in the wrong quadrant for important meetings. Or I know he needed to wash his hair. Or just say he has a cold. Ryder chuckles. Oh yes, he misses affairs that stay for the sake of personal hygiene all the time. My point is I'll help you cover for him. Thanks, Will. I know I'm in good hands. You catch up to the others in the bright sitting room. Several elegantly dressed guests are already milling around, each with a cocktail in hand. Wow, this place is like a museum. I still don't see any flags. Someone give Drake his flags. I thought the Globe Bar would be more your speed. Just then, two men walk up to greet you, one new and one familiar. Francisco! Yeah, I'm not going to butcher that. And here are our guests of the hour. King Ryder, Duchess Will, I believe you met Francisco, and this is my father, Duke Hakim of Sorry. Welcome, everyone, and thank you for coming, Your Majesty. I hope your journey was comfortable. A pleasant trip to a pleasant destination. Excellent. I presume this is Duchess Will. It's good to finally make your acquaintance. Likewise. I hear her grace is taking the lead in rallying the Cordonian spirit. Hannah and I are doing our best. I didn't realize the Unity Tour was international news. It is for those of us with an interest in Cordonian politics. How lucky for the kingdom that it has you on its side. Thank you. I must say it came. I was on the fence about attending this festival. My partner spoke so highly of the artist, I simply had to see it for myself. I trust make this trip worth your while. We shall see. I'll make my decision on the International Art Association after the festival, and no sooner. What's the International Art Association? It's a program that facilitates the sharing of culture and ideas across borders. It's quite prestigious, but Cordonia has never been nominated for entry before. It took some doing, believe me. Francisco is a board member, so pending his approval, Cordonia is in. Yes, but even for personal friends, that approval must be earned. I'll see you for my assessment tomorrow, amico mio. Francisco bows politely to you, King Rana, others, then wanders off to chat with some of the other guests. Speaking of tomorrow, is the king father traveling separately? I thought he'd be with you, your majesty. Ryder keeps a polite expression on his face, but you can see his body tense ever so slightly beside you. My father, I'm afraid he won't be able to attend. Pardon? He sends his deepest apologies, but he simply wasn't feeling well enough. The surprise on Hakeem's face turns to disappointment. I've invited him every year since we began hosting this festival a decade ago. This year, the first year we eligible for the International Art Association, he gave me his word he will attend. I understand that the life of a king is a busy one, but it's a shame when the old friend breaks a promise. Duke Hakeem, there's always next year. Don't say that. We were the ones who convinced him to go home. I didn't realize you were old friends. I'm gonna say this. Oh yes, when he was crowned prince, he attended some classes at college where I was studying to join the foreign ministry. I could always count him for a lively policy, debate, or friendly drink. Ever since the coronation, however, we've only seen each other at official functions. He's never even visited our family's estate. I'm sorry, Your Grace, this had to be disappointing. Again, my father sends his apologies, and you have mine as well, but I'm afraid a decision has been made. Thank you, Your Majesty. I suppose the show must go on, regardless. Hakeem rubs the back of his head and sighs. On the bright side, this gives me an opportunity to get to know my other guests better. Please, help yourself to some refreshments. Don't mind if I do. He waves over a server bearing a platter of various drinks. Of course, the typical. So we got the mint julep, the whiskey, which is Drake's favorite, and the fruit punch. I'm taking fruit punch. I don't like mint, and I've never tried whiskey, but I'm not a drinker. You help yourself to a glass of flavorful fruit punch. The rumors I heard of your hospitality are true, Duke Hakeem. I've always said that the first step to being a good diplomat is being a good host. Now let's see, you're Lady Hannah Lee, I believe, and young Maxwell Beaumont. That's us. Then you must be Drake Walker. You've risked quite a lot for Goldonia. I've only met your father on a few occasions, and I'm sure he'll be proud. Oh, thank you. How about me? It's good to meet you as well, Penelope. All of them get a proper greeting before Navrakis, who's next the dogs. Olivia, don't start. Apologies, Duchess Olivia. I thought someone from so powerful a family needed no introduction. Ooh. Olivia blinks and caught off guard by the praise. Ooh, he got you there. That's alright. I'm glad Navraki's reputation precedes me. No wonder this guy's a diplomat. Hakeem turns back to you, his expression welcoming. I hope you are enjoying the reception so far, Duchess Will. I always appreciate it when a host rolls out the red carpet. Was expecting more fireworks. I'm gonna say that. Ezekiel glanced quizzically at his father. Red carpet? I didn't realize the color scheme was so important. I could go find one. There might be something in the attic. It's the idiom, Ezekiel, and the compliment at that. I'm sorry, Your Grace. I'm not half the diplomat my dad is. It's alright, Ezekiel. These things take time to learn. Hakeem claps his son on the shoulder fondly. Ezekiel smiles at him with expression and strain. I wonder what's going on with Ezekiel. And to that end, I expect a full written analysis on any political deals at the festival tomorrow. After all this dress is behind you, Will and I will love it if you all come to our wedding. We're trying to rally Cordonian spirit, so we can't do that without the help of his leaders. Your attendance will mean more than you know. An invitation to your wedding, I'm deeply honored, Your Grace. At the time we were different, I would accept in a heartbeat, but fortunately we already made other plans. No! Plans are more important than unifying the country? Certainly not more important, but difficult to change on short notice. I mean, I understand that. I'm expected a legal summit in Switzerland along with my family. You must leave as soon as tomorrow's festival is concluded. Dang. You'll be fine without me, Dad. Really, I could just call in from... We discussed Ezekiel. Researching the summit proposal would be excellent practice for you. Ezekiel nods, not meeting his father's eyes as he stuffs his hands in his pockets. Again, I'm so sorry to disappoint, but canceling our plans now would be quite difficult. Won't you have to cancel if we get into the International Art Association, Father? All the paperwork and confirmation meetings. No point in making assumptions, Kara. Despite our friendship, Francesco's a notoriously exacting judge. I've been planning every detail of the festival for weeks just to impress him. Hannah shoots you a significant look, a smile on her face. Hakeem, don't pack your bags just yet. I get what you're asking. Don't pack your bag. About tomorrow. Your faith in us is touching, Duchess. Well, time will tell whether it's deserved. I shall see you to my other desk, but thank you again for coming. Kiara and Ezekiel can show you to your rooms after they give you the grand tour. This place looks really nice. Hakeem bows and quickly vanishes to the crowd. Kiara walks over to sit on one of the couches, sighing where you all join her. You didn't tell me you were going away, Kiara. If this art association thing doesn't work out, are you seriously going to leave? It wasn't my idea, but Father was invited to the summit, and after I was wounded in the attack at the palace, he thought it would be nice for all of us to get away. Kiara, look, travel plans or not, you can't leave out town like this. I know you want to do what's best for Cordonia. I don't blame your dad for making other plans, but you were always one of the smartest people at court. You get what nobles leaving the country will look like to our attackers, right? So no matter how things go tomorrow, I think you'll do the right thing. Kiara brings her hands to her brow furrows as she weighs your words. You're right, this is my home. I've dreamed of serving in the foreign ministry since I was old enough to pronounce his name. She's not kidding. When she was 5, she was already drafting trade treaties with me over our toys. Going out to Switzerland won't do Cordonia or my dreams any good. I'll stay ticket cancellation. Policies be damned. Heck yeah! Whoop whoop! Thanks, Kiara. We really need all the support we could get. What about your support, Ezekiel? Mine? The question seems to come off guard. Before he can respond, Kiara speaks with an apologetic smile. I won't get your hopes on, your majesty. He might be heir to our state, but my brother's never taken much interest in courtly politics. He is, however, a decent tour guide if you'd like to see the rest of the state. Anyone up for some fresh air? Me. And Merlin Morgana, too. Now follow me. I suppose the humans don't get a say in this. Karen and Ezekiel lead you out through the back of the chateau. You cross the well-manicured lawn to a hillside overlooking rows upon rows of great vines. This is all yours? Every single vine. Mother imported the soil from her childhood home in Loy just to grow this varietal of grape. I didn't know your mom was French. This explains a lot. Ezekiel leads you across the patio where you see a woman standing on one side, paintbrush in hand, using a canvas in front of her. This must be her mom. She stays poised for a moment, then makes a confident flurry of brushstrokes. Mama, is this a good time? A 10! There! After 2 more decisive brushstrokes, she sets her brush down. You catch a brief glance of the paint before she turns the easel away from view. I mean, it looks good. Simple but good. Alright, guess what, right? Magnifique. Everyone, this is our mother, Joelle. So sorry I wasn't there to greet you, my dears. When the muse calls, it's just impossible to hear anything else. You understand, I'm sure. I'm sensing a kindred spirit. You didn't have to hire your work. I would love to see it. Joelle laughs warmly and passes hand on the shoulder. Oh, no, now before it's finished, I can't stand spoilers. But if all goes well, you see at the festival tomorrow. How exciting. Joelle surveys the rest of you. She curses briefly to King Ryder, then her gaze falls on you. You must be the Duchess we'll have heard so much about. More good things than bad ones, I hope. A little column A, a little column B, but I trust my own judgment over that of the rumor mill. I'm curious, do you share Lady Hannah's artistic interests? I have always loved paintings and more into art you could wear. I don't really get art. I mean, to be honest, I feel like art shouldn't be something that have to have meaning. I mean, if something comes to you and you want to paint it, just paint it. Like, you don't have to, like, overanalyze it and be like, does this look right? Will this go with this? Like, no, just paint whatever your heart desires. But I've always liked paintings. I've actually never been to an art museum, and I wish. Like, I seriously would love to go to an art museum. If it involves pigment on canvas, I'm in. Likewise, it was remarkable how a deliberate series of brushstrokes could perfectly capture a feeling. Carrie, you should have told me these super concierge. I must get your thoughts on the art opening tomorrow. But speaking of tomorrow, we should save my husband from the last of the preparations. I adore the man, but he has the color sense of a rabbit. Perhaps Ezekiel could share some housewives with you and Kiara, while Kiara and I handle the rescue mission. Right now, there's a documentary on custom canine orthotics I wanted to... Oh, I'd love to stay and watch the sunset. Oh, then sure, how about open a few bottles for everyone to try? So accommodating. I like this new side of you, Zeke. While the others quiz Ezekiel about wine options, Hannah walks over to you. This might be a good chance to sample some wines for our wedding. I'm told you should never cater your drinks sight unseen. Oh, while everyone's busy enjoying their drinks, you might be able to sneak a mum or two along. He glanced over the others who already seemed distracted by Penelope's poodle stories, Ezekiel most of all. And that's how I taught Morgana to carry personal paws. Aw, cute. That's just like the technique Bennett suggests in her book on the canine mind. Ezekiel seems a lot more relaxed around Penelope. Maybe this could be her chance to get to know him better. Get support before makes up his mind about leaving. This is your chance to pick what drink you'll serve at your wedding and get an advantage with Ezekiel. I want to get an advantage with Ezekiel. But nah. I probably shouldn't do it. How much would it cost me anyways? Yeah. I'm gonna have to say no. Unfortunately. I appreciate the invite, but food sounds better than wine right now. Where I get local from? Oh, of course, if you follow us back to the house, I'm sure our kids could put something together. Did your kitchen have whiskey? Of course, Drake. Can't live without his whiskey. Dad might have a bottle somewhere. Late at night, after a quiet dinner, you find Penelope searching the sitting room. Where could you be? Oh, what's wrong? She ducks down to look under the couches, then stands back up sighing. Did you lose an earring? I wish. I was looking at some fashion place in the library, and I guess I lost track of time when I turned around. Marlon Morgana go, no. It's not like them to run off on their own with, and Morgana was sleeping a bit earlier. They're probably with Zeke. You haven't seen them, have you? No, but you should call 911. Dogs wander off sometimes. Both of these options are terrible. They like to run free. Not my dogs. They like treats and bubble baths to sit on dog-sized couches. I'm worried something's happened to them. They're probably with Zeke. Well, I can help you look. 2 people should be able to find them faster than 1. Oh, thank you, Will. You search the house through and through, but turn up no sign of Penelope's pools. Finally, the 2 of you head outside. They're probably with Zeke. He finds Ezekiel sitting on the front steps, tying a strip of gauze around one of Morgana's front paws. See? That's not too tight, is it? Let me know if it feels okay. Marlon nudged his sister with his gaze acquiring. She tentatively put some weight on the paw. Cute. You found them! She rushes over and gives each poodle a hug. Is Morgana gonna be okay? Good as new. Poor girl got a thorn stuck under her metacarpal pad, but it was easy to get out with a pair of forceps. You carry emergency tweets around with you? You don't? Ezekiel, you're awfully talented dog whisperer for an heir to a ductile estate. I guess the cat's out of the bag or the dog. I've always gone along well with animals. When Dad wanted me to get involved in international outreach, I picked the World Wildlife Fund on the spot. Hannah said got a spot for endangered animals if you're looking to raise money. It's not just that. I mean, conservation is a big deal. But what I really want to be is a veterinarian. Aww. That can't happen easy for him to admit. This could be my chance to get through to him. What? Isn't vet kind of a downgrade? Don't say that. All I did was take out Thornwell. I have to go back to school, spend years of training. I mean, if it's your passion. This honestly sounds like a dream come true, but where am I supposed to find the time? Every dream has to start somewhere. If this is what you want to do, I think you'll be great at it. That's what Keith always says, but it means more coming from someone who doesn't have to have my back. Just give me some honest feedback. Well, Sprite, you'll be amazing vet. Zika smiles at Penelope and there's a hint of blush on his cheeks. Ooh, do I sense a chef? I'm a sense the chef, people. I mean, honestly, that'd be perfect, because they both like animals. They're both, they're both like shy, sweet, cute, adorable. That's thanks, it means a lot. I ship it. I honestly ship it. Ooh, my voice. Kira's got the whole diplomatic legacy handle. Why do they care if he wants to? Oh, they're super proud of her, don't get me wrong. She could drop a plate on a bastard's foot and they'll be all like, what an excellent display of news first law. What? They just always expected both of us to follow in Dad's footsteps. I'm the heir to the state, and me becoming an accomplished diplomat is one thing. Running out to vet school, very different story. Well, sometimes we all have to do things we don't want to do. No, do not say that. They're your parents, they should want you to be happy, yes. Isn't there any way you can have the best of both worlds? I don't think so in this situation. Have you tried, talking to them about it? I mean, that's a good first step. Ezekiel twiddles his thumbs. In my head like 100 times out loud? Not yet. It might not be as bad as you think. You won't know until you give it a shot. Kara never told me you had this awful habit of being right. Yeah, well, I like to keep my superpowers under wraps. Ezekiel sighs. I guess it doesn't matter now. We leave for the Alps in 2 days. My German's way too rusty for me to volunteer at Elmo's shelter over there. Not much of a chance to do anything about it until we get back. Your parents might be leaving, but you could stay and do the brave but hard thing, and help your sister stick up for Gordonia. She'll be way more useful than me. She's used to handling things on her own. You should give yourself more credit. You don't have to be a diplomat to make a difference. This could be your chance to prove your parents wrong. So what do you think? Ezekiel hesitates, mulling the options over his mind. Come on. You know what? I will say yes. Yes. Really? Yeah, as soon as the festival's over, I'm going to talk to Mom and Dad. I might be their heir, but that could mean what I want it. What? But that can't mean what I want it to mean. Tripping over words. Doctorate of veterinarian medicine included. That's the spirit. And when you and Hannah get this wedding of yours going, I'll be there. Yes! Yes! Thanks, Ezekiel. Every bit of support really counts. Please, you two, my friends, call me Zeke. And it's the least I could do after the pep talk. Kira's been trying to talk me up to this for years. I know a thing or two about getting people to follow their dreams. Back inside the chateau, Penelope stretches and yawns. Let's wait past these poodles' bedtime. Come on, you two. Let me walk you to your room. This place could be a real labyrinth at night. Ezekiel escorts her upstairs to her room. You can hear their voices drifting away from you. Zeke's a really cute nickname. Oh, you could thank Kiki for that one. As you watch them go, someone chuckles behind you. They seem to be getting along well. Ryder, you're up late. I wanted to see how you were holding up with Kiara's family. They're a lot to handle, no. Madeline made them sound like tedious politicians, but they're actually nice. And I think I'm friends with Ezekiel now. I'm glad to hear it. It's festival tomorrow. I know there's a lot riding on there for your wedding and for Gordonia. If you're not too tired, I thought we could sample some of the delicacies that will be on display. Oh, food! Perhaps rehearse the diplomat aspects of worldly dining. Food! Speaking of food, I need to eat. Like, it's past time for me to eat, so... That's right, I think the best prep I could get for tomorrow is sleep. And my mom's making spaghetti today. Fun fact. I don't know if I could call that fun fact, but, just throwing some personal life here and there. Understand, we'll both need all the energy we can muster. Sleep well, Will. Haven't had spaghetti in a hot minute, so I'm excited, people. You come downstairs the next morning to find Hakeem talking to a pale and panicked Francisco. Calm down, Francisco. Breathe. Shall I call a doctor? I'll be alright, but Hakeem, just tell us what happened. Francisco takes a shaky breath and runs a hand through his hair. Are you sick? I went for a walk to the gallery to make sure everything was ready for today. But there's been... No! The assassins! The assassins! Is there our festival rule? Not long with your chance to get like we're gonna find out in the next chapter. Okay, so this was a pretty fun chapter. It was really nice getting to know Kiara's family. Like, they're actually better than I expected. Like, for real, better than I expected. Like, Zeke is so adorable. And I love Kiara's parents. Like, they're really nice and whatnot. So, man, the Assassins, I already know that they probably ruined the art gallery or the art thing, the International Art Festival. So, anyways, I'll see you guys next week for the next chapter of The War of Romance. Stay frosty. Bye bye.